Hello and welcome back to the Spider's Web, and today I'm going to be cleaning up and gluing together this Protolene Khanates Tamaska heavy assault walker from Critical Mass Games, part of the Protolene Khanates faction. I showed you this in a previous video, so there's all these various bits and pieces need cleaning up. That one doesn't look too bad, there may be just a few little bits and pieces. There's a couple of seams there that need cleaning up, and that edge there. So it's not a great deal to do, but it needs doing. Okay, so first off, get our knife and just scrape over where you can see there's going to be a scrape like that. If it's something really big and chunky, like these here, just slice. But be careful you don't slice off detail. I think that's not supposed to be there. It doesn't look as though it should be. And you can also use an emery board, or the kind of thing the ladies like to attack their fingernails with. These will go around rather well for filing. Areas down, they're not too firm, they're not too strong, or stiff should I say. Solid. They will bend, so you can do corners and whatever with them. So I'm sure that shouldn't be there. Let's look at that now. That looks to be a much better fit. You can build this different ways. You can either have this troop transporter thing attached, or you can leave it off. On this one I'm going to build this with it on, because it hides that edge there. If the other one is the same, I'll probably put them both on, but I don't know yet. I will see when I've unpacked the other one what it's like. I also got the other day the On the Brink expansion for Pandemic. I can't do an unboxing video of that because I was waiting for it so impatiently Friday night at the Games Club that I hassled Mark from Grimtree Games as soon as he walked through the door. I want the game, I want the game, I want the game. Here's money, take it from me, give me my game. So I wanted it because I wanted to play it, and it is good. But I will show you the stuff that's in there, but I've mixed it all up with my main game, so I'm going to have to unpack everything and show you, but I won't do that after I've done this video. So here we've got a bit there, that's not too bad. I'm going to just go over that part on the top, take that bit off. I think that can stay on. I don't think it's going to cause any major problems. I think actually that's supposed to be part of it anyway, so. And then where you see any like seams or little ridges, you don't think should be there, remove them. Take them off. There's that one there which doesn't look right. I can't get in with the emery board there, so I'm going to scrape that with a knife. Because let's face it, if you're going to spend so much on a model, I'm saying so much, this one's only, I think, I'm saying only, I bought two £30, you know, I can't remember exactly how much these are just off the top of my head for one single one, but for a pair for the squad, I still haven't opened that one yet. I think it was about £15 for that, but for a pair of them that you're talking £29 something or other. I'm not sure if it's £29.99 or whatever, but the pricing details are all on the website if you care to have a look. And I'm not yet sure as to whether or not that's supposed to be part of the model, or it's flashing. And no doubt, if I don't take it off, it won't be flashing. If I do take it off, I'll be taking that off because that's part of it. So I'm not going to take it off. I can't be bothered. What have we got on here? Anything bad? Doesn't look like it. That doesn't look too bad at all, so I don't need to clean that part up. What's this one like? Just a little bits here and there. As you can see, I'm doing this with the finer grade because I don't want to put too much I want it quite smooth. I don't want it to this can actually damage, if you're a bit too heavy handed on it, it can damage the resin, make it look a bit scratched. So I'm trying to do it so that it's not that doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit there that needs trimming off. You've got to be really observant with these. Don't think, well, near enough's good enough. No, near enough isn't good enough. You want to get off all mould lines, flashing, any little seams, whatever, they need to be off. Otherwise you're just going to be painting over some flashing there. You're going to be painting over defects and they're going to stand out like a sore thumb. So it doesn't take long just to check over, make sure it's alright, clear off any bits that you don't need. Bit of dust off the other bits that I was trimming. Bit of flashing there on the top of the toe. Lots of flashing there. But still, there's not as much flashing as you'd find on Games Workshop's fine cast models and their resin. I think we're talking a different kind of resin. I don't know what it is, but I prefer this stuff. Some more flashing there. My hand's beginning to get sore now because I'm gripping this. So I think that is about all. No, it's not. I really need to get on with this because my left hand is beginning to get really sore. There we are. I think, is that flashing or is it part of the moulding? I can't quite tell. It's flashing because it's come off very easily. Okay, that's all 4 legs done. I've gone over that, haven't I? Yes, I've gone over that. This carrier, there's no seams, there doesn't seem to be very much in the line of flashing. There's a little touch there. It shouldn't be there, but it's not easy coming off. You get that occasionally with models, so it's something you expect. And now the weapons. I'm going to do these guns on this model, and I'll do the other guns on the other model. And I believe that part that I'm just trying to take flashing off now shouldn't be on. So I'm going to snip that off with my catch. And that flew over somewhere towards my computer. I will find it later. Now I'm assuming that will go that way because it doesn't seem to fit terribly well there. Unless it does actually go that way. I'll have to double check on the... No, I think it does go that way. I'll double check on the website first of all, see if I can see any photos of it, of which way it goes, but I think that pair goes at the bottom. It usually does, doesn't it? But just because something usually looks that way, and that's the way you used to see it, doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way it goes, but I suppose for the sake of sarcasm and my sense of humour, I can always put one like that. I'll put one like that and one like that. So that looks as though it fits proper, but that looks right. So I'm going to have to double check on the website, but I'm not going to put them on just yet. Okay, so I'm toying with the idea of pinning these legs before I put them on. Because I'm thinking it might work out easier for positioning. So, right, so it looks, I'm thinking that one goes there, that one is the front leg, that one's the front leg, and that one's the back leg. So the plain thigh guard for the front legs, and the ones that are patterned on the back legs. goes in. I'm not sure whether I've got the right size, so let's just test it with a little piece of the it's in. I'm going to snip that off level with the finger there, so I can place that mark off where it goes, and then I can oops. I got a spoke. Let's see. Just drill a little bit more in there. Okay, I hope this is a little better now. Where's my hole? There it is. I just want to make sure that the pin actually goes through far enough so I can glue the socket in place. There we are, that's one done. And now another. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to carry on doing these off camera, and once they're all drilled and I'll put the pins in, I'll come back and start gluing them. Okay, so I shall see you soon. Okay, I'm back and they're all drilled, pinned, so all that needs happening now is glued. So let's make a start, shall we? I'll just place a generous dollop of our glue in the socket and push in. I want to get this done as quick as we can because it's got to be positioned so that it's standing flat. Oops. And finally okay, so now we can spend our time positioning our model so that all these feet are flat on the floor. I'm saying he, but this is a vehicle, it's a troop transporter, it's not a living being. And the one thing I don't really want to do is find that one of the legs is not on the floor properly and deciding then that I'm going to just start chipping away at these bases and having it look as though it's in mid-stride. So there we are, that's all the legs done. It's flat on the, they're all flat on the, I was going to say they're all flat on the ground, but that one keeps shifting for some strange reason. So I'm going to leave that. I have had a look online at the Critical Mass website, and these guns go on like so. So I'm going to do that now. Oops. That one can go on there. And that one can go on there. And now they're on positioned, I can now start cleaning up the bottom where we have some mould lines. I didn't want to do all that until after I put it on, so that I know where I was working to. Don't see much point in clearing off where I don't need to. So as I said, that's almost finished. It's just a case of waiting for that to dry. That goes on the back there. And that goes on the front there. And you can see how it's going to look now already. There we go. But as I said, I just want to make sure the legs are dried first before I start doing anything else on it. Although I suppose I can. If I wanted to place the head on it, I'm not going to. So as I said, I'm just going to leave that until it dries. I'm just hoping I've got enough glue in there that it will actually connect with it. It should do, but you never can tell with some of these models. But it doesn't seem to be doing, it still seems to be quite loose. But as I said, once it's dried it should be okay. And then it'll just be a case of gluing the head on. In fact, what the hell? Let's get it done. Bit of super glue, bap it on. Dee, like waiting for paint dry. I think with this one what I'm going to do is I think I may just pin that one on so that it's not actually stuck down, it is movable, or I may just leave it like as that. But I think it might be better if I do pin it rather than just leave it freestanding. At least then I can still take it off, put it back on again. It's going to be secure in there, it's not going to keep wobbling. I mean, it's not the sturdiest of things. And then it's just a case of gluing that on, giving it a spray, and painting up. So there's the Tamaska Heavy Assault Walker with the Protolene Khanates faction 4th Critical Mass. So the next time you see it, it's going to be all sprayed. Is it black I've got? Yeah, it's going to all be sprayed black. That's going to be on it. It's going to be sprayed black and ready for painting. Okay, so till next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.